What's happening, YouTube? Guys, I want to do a real quick video. I always try to share my mistakes, my fuck-ups, my hard times with you guys, because the last thing I want to see happen to someone is the same shit that happens to me. Shit that frustrates me. So I'm going to try to make this video as quick as I possibly can. So if I'm talking quick, I apologize. Here's what's going down. Okay. So I picked up an eVic, which I absolutely love. This thing's not going to be for everybody. You want to get out there and read some, watch some videos, reviews on this, and kind of get an idea. I'll probably do one after I've used it for a while, because I want to be very familiar with the ins and outs before I review it. But get out there and watch some review videos and read some reviews, because you want to make sure you're going to be comfortable with a mod like this before you jump in. So for the price range, really good product. Without further ado here, I want to jump right into the problem. So anyways, with the eVic, what goes better with a new mod than a new tank, right? So I've been thinking about this for a while. Had a good friend of mine who has said nothing but good things about the Vivi Nova tanks, and she's like, man, the Vivi Nova tanks, that they're great, the flavor's perfect, the vape is perfect, they can be they're rebuildable, you get a lot for your money. The tanks hold, a bunch of juice, so you're not having to refill all the time. And so she kind of sold me on this, she really did. She sold me on it, because I was, all these things, I was like, oh, you know what, they're not that expensive, why not? Hell, the vape store here in my local area sells these, and they got these little kits where you get 2 extra little wicks, so you can rebuild the atomizer. Cool little deal, actually. So I thought, what the hell? So last night I went up, stopped by there on the way home, picked one of them up, and I got this thing set up, and I started immediately. I put it on my eVic, and I got this horrible, funky. It's kind of almost hard to place exactly what this taste was. It was like a chemical kind of machine oil taste, almost burnt. Not really burnt though. It's if you ever taste it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's hard to put your thumb on. So I took the Vivi Nova off, and I put it on my other mod, and I tried it again. Same thing. Like, is it my Vivi Nova or is it my eVic? So I took, matter of fact, I took this clearamizer and I put this one on here. I think it's a Kanger, if I remember correctly. I put this one on here and hit it, and I was like, okay, shit, that's not right, because that's the taste I expect. That's the juice that I use. That's what it tastes like. So I put the Vivi Nova back on, and I dry hit it several times, and then I toked it several times, and I just kept getting the same taste, same taste, same taste. So all night last night, same nasty fucking taste. This morning, same thing. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to find out what I've done wrong, or what is going wrong, why I be getting this taste. So as I start to do some research, I find out that I've got a knockoff. So I wanted to share this with you guys, so you guys don't have to deal with the same shit that I'm dealing with right now. I got this from a local vape store. I'm not going to name drop this store. I'm going to give the owner the opportunity to make good on this, because I'm going to see him tomorrow. I can only assume he's done right by me thus far. I can only assume that he did not do this on purpose. He didn't intentionally buy knockoffs. Now, I know there are some people out there with a low integrity who would do that. But based on the conversations I've had with this guy, he doesn't strike me as the type of person who would do something like this intentionally. Maybe it was an accident. Anyways, guys, I didn't know this. I do now. If you go to buy a Vivi Nova product, it will say Vivi Nova, probably Vision Vivi Nova on the box. Okay? As you can see, nowhere on this box does it say Vision or Vivi Nova anywhere. Okay? So that's what I got. When you open up the box, here's what you get. I'm going to share a link with you guys. This was the telltale sign for me. Okay, this is what you get. And I guess you guys are probably wondering, well, if it didn't say Vivi Nova or Vision on the box anywhere, how the fuck did you know it was a Vivi Nova? Well, here's how I knew it was a Vivi Nova. You can see right down there at the bottom. Let it focus out properly. Where it says Vision or Vivi Nova, whatever the fuck you call it. So, here's how I determined that this was a fake. Aside from the nasty taste, which is a telltale because of a poorly built wick, a poorly manufactured wick, I guess is the proper way to say it. But here is how I knew for sure that it was a fake. See that there? Now I'm going to add, when I get this video uploaded, I'm going to, I'll add a link to the website. But just for you guys who don't want to wait for that link, if you go to the following web address, you will see the images that I'm talking about. This guy's got an authentic Vivi Nova tank, and he shows side-by-side comparisons of all aspects of the knockoff, which the one that I've got, and the authentic Vivi Nova that he has as well. And you can see the differences are pretty obvious. That being the telltale sign. But if you go to www.imgur.com/A as in alpha /Y, the number 8, R as in Richard, C as in Charlie, Q as in Queen, you will see the Beware of Fake Vision Vivi Nova photos. So I think there's about 8 images, side-by-sides of the fakes versus the authentics, and it's pretty obvious shit. So guys, beware, be cautious, do your research. I know I've bitched about not doing research before, but I thought that was a no-brainer. I thought I can go to this brick-and-mortar store and pick up a product that they claim it is a specific brand. That's a no-brainer, right? Well, it's not a fucking no-brainer. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, you don't know if the people that own the place you're doing business with, you don't know if they're doing their research. They should be doing their research. If they're buying a product to sell to their customers, they should be. But obviously, in this particular case, they didn't. Or the other side of that is they did it intentionally and picked these fucking things up at $3 a piece, buying them in bulk, turn around selling for $17. They're making a pretty decent profit on that. Now, they have to sell quite a few of them to make it worth their while, but at the same time, every little bit adds up. So, guys, beware, be careful, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, your money is very hard earned. At least I know mine is. And it used to be, some decades ago that these Chinese manufacturers were knocking off American-made products. Now, these motherfuckers are knocking off their own shit. So you got a knockoff of a knockoff of a fucking knockoff. So, needless to say, man, be safe, be careful. If you got any questions, send me a message, leave it down in the comments, video response, whatever works best for you. But until next time, be good, take care, and God bless, guys.